The story of Western civilization begins in the ancient Near East, a region often called the cradle of civilization. It was here, in Mesopotamia and Egypt, that humans first transitioned from nomadic hunter-gatherers to settled farmers, establishing the world's first cities and empires. The fertile valleys of the Tigris and Euphrates rivers, in present-day Iraq, gave birth to Mesopotamian civilization. The Sumerians, the first Mesopotamians, developed cuneiform, the earliest known form of writing. They also made significant advances in mathematics, astronomy, and architecture, building impressive ziggurats, towering temples that dominated the cityscapes. Meanwhile, in the fertile Nile River Valley, another great civilization arose, Egypt. The ancient Egyptians are renowned for their magnificent pyramids, colossal tombs built for their pharaohs, who were considered living gods. They developed a sophisticated system of hieroglyphic writing and made significant strides in medicine, astronomy, and engineering. Both Mesopotamian and Egyptian ideas, innovations, and cultural practices spread throughout the ancient world, laying the foundation for future civilizations including those of the West. Emerging from the shadows of prehistory, ancient Greece blossomed into a civilization of unparalleled intellectual and cultural brilliance. The Greeks were pioneers in philosophy, seeking to understand the world through reason and observation. Thinkers like Socrates, Plato, and Aristotle laid the foundations of Western philosophy, their ideas echoing through the ages. In the city-state of Athens, democracy, a novel form of government, took root. Athenian citizens participated directly in political decision-making, a radical departure from the monarchies and oligarchies that prevailed elsewhere. This period also witnessed a flowering of Greek art, literature, and drama. The epic poems of Homer, the tragedies of Sophocles and Euripides, and the comedies of Aristophanes continue to captivate audiences centuries later. The Greeks' passion for knowledge led to significant advancements in mathematics, astronomy, medicine, and architecture, leaving an indelible mark on the course of Western civilization. From humble beginnings as a small city-state in central Italy, Rome rose to become one of the largest and most influential empires in history. The Roman Republic, initially ruled by a senate and elected officials, expanded its power through military conquest, eventually encompassing much of Europe, North Africa, and the Middle East. The Romans excelled in engineering, law, and administration. They constructed an extensive network of roads, aqueducts, and public buildings, remnants of which still stand today. Roman law, with its emphasis on justice and fairness, became the basis for legal systems in many parts of the world. However, internal strife and external pressures eventually led to the decline and fall of the Western Roman Empire in the 5th century CE. The Eastern Roman Empire, centered in Constantinople, continued to thrive for centuries, preserving much of Roman culture and learning. Despite its fall, the Roman legacy lived on, its influence profoundly shaping the development of Western civilization. Section 4. The Middle Ages, Faith, Feudalism, and the Shaping of Europe. After the fall of the Western Roman Empire, Europe entered a period of significant change and upheaval, often referred to as the Middle Ages. Christianity spread rapidly, becoming the dominant religion in Europe and a unifying force in a fragmented world. The Catholic Church, with the Pope at its head, wielded considerable power and influence, shaping both religious and secular life. Feudalism, a hierarchical social system, emerged, defining relationships between lords and vassals. Knights provided military service in exchange for land, while peasants worked the land supporting the nobility. Despite periods of conflict and instability, the Middle Ages saw significant cultural and intellectual developments. Monasteries became centers of learning, preserving ancient texts and fostering scholarship. Romanesque and Gothic architecture, characterized by soaring cathedrals and intricate designs, emerged as a testament to the artistic and engineering prowess of the age. The Middle Ages laid the groundwork for the Renaissance and the subsequent transformation of Europe. Section 5. A Rebirth of Knowledge, the Renaissance and Reformation. The Renaissance, meaning rebirth, marked a period of renewed interest in classical art, literature, and philosophy after the Middle Ages. Beginning in Italy in the 14th century, the Renaissance witnessed a flowering of artistic, scientific, and intellectual creativity. Artists like Leonardo da Vinci, Michelangelo, and Raphael produced masterpieces that redefined art, while humanists like Erasmus rediscovered and celebrated classical texts. The invention of the printing press by Johannes Gutenberg revolutionized the spread of knowledge, making books more widely available and facilitating the exchange of ideas. Concurrent with the Renaissance, the Reformation challenged the authority of the Catholic Church, leading to a split in Western Christianity. Martin Luther, a German monk, sparked the Reformation with his 95 Theses, criticizing church practices and advocating for a more direct relationship between believers and God. The Reformation had a profound impact on religion, politics, and society, shaping the religious landscape of Europe and beyond.